Chat back up here. Are we live? Yes, we are. Welcome, 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 everybody. Doc's running a little late, so he'll catch up with us. Who we got up in here? We got These Nuts, Ray, Razman, what's up? Chuck It, E Drone in the house, Double A. What else did I see? Max, what's up? Max Air 420. Alvin, welcome, welcome. So what's everybody been up to? Captain Cook in the house, welcome, welcome. I know no one's probably been flying. At least if you're on the East Coast, it's been raining all week.
So you can still fly whoops?
You can. I did. I flew some whoops in the house. I flew in the wind today, and it resulted in a broken arm.
And a call to the tree people, but
yeah,
canceled that.
Call to the tree people, but we didn't need them. I kept turtle moding it and just going back in acro, and it just finally worked its way out. It was way up there too, like it was in the top of the tallest tree over here. Michael McReynolds, welcome, welcome. Did you ever get straight, Michael, on getting your transmitter talking to your birds? I knew you were waiting on something. Double A, how's it been going? You're going to live chat. I've never really seen a difference with the live chat thing here, but we'll see.
Like Chuck said, better a broke arm than a broke ass.
Yeah, I definitely ain't climbing no tree. I have learned years ago not to get those trees. So, and it was up there. If it was like a little lower, I could have thrown something at it, but it was like way up there. TDR Drones, OG in the house. Welcome, welcome. Night Train, appreciate you, man. You were the first one in. No, Ed McCarlos. Oh, sorry to hear, Michael. Well, if you need help, like I said, you know I'm here for you. Hope you get straight on the other end there. Gonna have to cut chat on this side. I hear you, Alvin. Get them dishes done. Jess, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, so I've been having, you ain't been seeing a lot of videos from me flying. I've been having a lot of video issues, and come to find out, it's because I stuffed my VTX down in the front of the quad. And if you guys are familiar with the immersion tramp, it's not the skinniest one. And then by the time you stick it down in behind the camera, like right down behind the camera, and then I was blocking off all the air to it, and then with the tape wrapped around it, it was going into the thermal protection thing. So that's why my video was hit and miss on the real hot days. But I got that figured out with the Immersion Tramp Nano, and I just put one in my quad today. Went ahead and tested it out, but like I said, the wind was pretty crazy, so it pushed me in a tree, but I never surrendered, and I got it back out. PV, welcome. Double A, okay. And the tree man was coming. He said, give him about 20 minutes. So.
Well, first he said, doesn't he know he's not supposed to aim for the trees? I said, sorry, Mikey. He likes to play in the trees.
You end up in the trees with what we do. Oh, have you, Mike? Nice. So that's good. I've been trying to find someone that's been running it. There's no videos on YouTube about it, so I want to go ahead and put some out there. And they said if it's getting adequate airflow, that it'll emit over 700 milliwatts, and I can believe that. The front of the quad was kind of warm, so that tells me it's, it's working. And I had really good video. So I stood facing away from myself and flew way behind myself, and I was pretty amazed on what it did. But then the wind come along and pushed me into the tree. tree jumped out in front of me.
Yeah.
We've all had that happen, right, Chuck? Chuck had one, what, a couple weeks ago. Fire department helped him get it out. So if you use tramps, that's one thing to remember, that they go into that thermal protection. They're nice, don't get me wrong. They put out a good signal in the whole 9 yards, but when they go into that thermal kind of protection where it's 1 watt to whatever I guess it feels stable at, that's where it holds itself at. And yeah, all the time I've been flying, I finally learned that. And then I learned today that my Apex is made of carbon, not steel. This is the first pretty much arm I've ever broken. I've de-lambed one, but I actually broke this, and this landed probably 60, 65 feet up and come down right on that arm. But it snapped it right at the bolt hole. And normally what would happen is on the Zings, not the Bash Zing, but I would tear off the motor. But this time, no, it cost me $8 instead of, well, the Tree Man would have been, what, about $50? $50 for the Tree Man, so it cost $8. And actually, it could only cost me $6 if I want to claim it on the insurance, because it's got 2 years. So, but yeah, $8, get it from Pyro. There it goes. It don't even look messed up now. So you move it any further. So who's broke something this week? Somebody's had to break something.
Besides you?
I know I'm not the only one that has broken something. All right, what's that? Mike dropped the link, and then I have to go back later and check it. So what do you like as far as range, Mike? You like the range and all of it to run good for you? How long have you been running them? Because they just came out, what, in June, I'm thinking? I could be off on the month. No, it was before June. It was like 3 months ago, maybe.
This is what he ordered.
Oh, you got the Immersion RC Ghost. Okay. So you're going to do the whole thing, the goggles with the module, and then link it all together. I got you. Thomas Gertis in the house. What's up? Got it on your center whoop. Okay. Oh, Acro jumped there for a little bit. Pit Bunny. Pit Bunny. You go on. We got popcorn sitting there, and he would definitely.
That's what he's after. That's what.
He would definitely try to help himself.
His nose.
Pick off the. Just give him the fluffy piece. Make sure he don't get a kernel piece of it. The kernel piece may choke on it. He is so cute. He's got us wrapped around that paw too. He'll get up here on the freezer. Hold up high so he gets up there.
Come on. Get up here.
Look at this guy. You never showed Jess a picture of Acro?
I thought I had.
Now, if she don't hurry up, he'll snatch that bucket right out of her hand.
These little shit.
Make sure there's no kernel in there.
There's not.
No, he's not into it. He's like, nope.
I know what he wants.
Yeah, Ray, I saw him do it, didn't you, Ray? Snatch that thing clean off the freezer right here. He come in. We had 3 chairs in here. I was here, Ray was here, and Crystal's chair was empty. He jumped up in her chair, kneeled up, and then grabbed the whole basket and picked it up and just dumped it over like this. It was crazy. He is all about the sweetsies.
Oh boy.
Mr. Snugs was cool, but Acro is like a bit more.
Acro is Acro.
Yeah, he really is. She named him perfect. Like, he would jump on the highest stuff and jump off. Eric said the bunny's better than me. All right, let me see what PB said up here.
That bunny is full rotten.
Do you like the remote control vehicles a lot? Because I just. PV, yeah. I like the ground RCs as well as the drones, as you can see. So I got the boat. I got like 6 ground RCs, 5 or 6 ground RCs, and I don't even know how many drones. But yeah, I like any pretty much anything remote. I like it. I think it's pretty cool, especially if you take it way away from yourself. RC Latrex pre-runner. Okay. So you're seeing this. This is the Aton. If you guys are familiar with the Traxxas, let me cover it up. Probably a little late on that, but this is the Traxxas Aton. And the only reason why I have to cover it up because it has the name on it. This thing's okay. Now on the front of it is just a camera mount that he added on there. Marky any shit. I think I might have showed it before, but I wasn't sure if it was crystals or here. Oh, did it again. But anyway, I had to. You download an app on your phone, and then you go in, and then you have to. You can adjust the geofence, turn it on off. That goes into expert mode, so you can adjust the flip how we fly, guys. That'll do all of that. Yeah, it's called the Aton, Thomas. It's got a weird remote too. It's, to me, Traxxas, when it comes to their ground vehicles, they seem to be very decent, but I don't know what they were doing with that. And I've had the that one PV just said, the Latrex. I had one of those before because they're just like the what was it? The ones that were just like those Traxxas ones. There was another company, I forget what they were. I had one of those before too. A couple of those actually. Yeah, Max, it is, dude. It is pretty old. It's been out for a while now. And can you believe that thing? If you look it up, it's still pretty expensive. Like I can't get over like, whoa. Like how what's that? I'm flying down the ship. It does double eight on it.
What I always said.
That's what Crystal said. It looked like a reminder of a flip flop. I get some strange stuff in to work on. I had one from.
Tell me it doesn't look like that. Come on.
I had one in from Richard Coggins. It was the.
That was another one that looked like a flip flop.
Man, that was the old school one. The first kind of like fully enclosed, how your motors are protected and everything built into it. It's kind of like that. I can't remember what the heck it was called, but yes, looked just like a flip flop. He lost. But yeah, it's, I don't know what, that's been out now for at least 3 years maybe. Falcor.
For a while.
The Falcor Birdman, what's
that's
up?
The one that Richard Coggins had. Falcor Falcon or something.
I think it was Mike. It was a weird name too. I can't remember the name. It was a tongue twister, the name. But that thing was straight up a flip flop. It was the perfect shape of a flip flop, and it just had a strap where you put your battery. Captain been printing, man. He prints. He has all the printers. Some of the stuff he shows on Instagram, it's like, whoa. Can you click that link Mike put in there? Might be it. DR is out. What's that mean?
The doctor is out. Where's Doc?
Oh.
Duh.
I didn't pick it up as DR. Oh, that thing's pretty cool.
I don't think that's the one.
That's not it though, but that's dope. I like that. You ever seen the ones fly? Like I've always wanted to like fly that or see someone fly it. It moves on the. I just saw FR Sky came out with that triple one or something. It moves on servos instead of the quad pitching. That thing's pretty cool. Looking like a hummingbird. Getting into 4D printing. Whoa, 4D, Jesus. Slow down now. My old 3D over here. I've been printing Dano some stuff for his quad. I gotta still clean it up with some wire guards.
You think that last one done?
Some foot guards. Yeah, I did the bumper. The bumper was cool. So check out bumper out. It looks like it's burnt on the end. Well, it was just a piece of black that was in there and it fused together. If you put a light, it shines right through and all. I thought that was character. I'm like, shit, I'm not gonna leave that. I don't think Dano will mind that. But now he has upgraded to the Source 1 frame now. He's been flying RC Crazy. Welcome, welcome. He's been flying the D-Quad Obsession frame. Well, the clone of it. It's the Furby something rather another. I don't remember exactly what model. But that's what Dano's been flying. It's a brick. Man, when he gets up on this TBS Source 1 frame, he ain't going to know how to act. He's going to be like, holy cow. So just printing them up some things for that. Wire covers, arm guards, bumper. I still actually got to print the SMA. I didn't print that yet. The SMA connector.
You're excited to
Yeah, I don't know where Doc's at tonight. He's lost tonight. So no worries. We got this. We've done this many and many a times. I'm practicing flying behind my back. I seen that. Look, we just say that and he just jumped in. Let's hear his excuse, guys. Come on, get him good.
He was with a patient. He was in surgery.
Bash him good before I bring him in, guys.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
Oh, you can beat me. So
I'll
share my screen real quick. I'm working on something. I'm making a model for a video game for a friend, and
cool.
Yeah, sorry. It was just when it comes to making anything in the 3D world, apparently I'm the #1 man.
Nice. Remember that, guys.
So,
Mr. Crown, welcome.
And I've been having an issue with the program, and the program's fighting me, and it doesn't want to put the material onto the model. And anyway, it's a long story. I'm sorry.
That's all good. A couple people was like, "Where's the doctor?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm not sure tonight."
You should have called me. I'm seriously like.
Dude, I texted you.
Nah, I told her.
Call. You gotta call me. Like I don't look at text messages.
Crystal texted you. I'm like, he's good. I'm like, he'll catch
now
up.
it's not good enough that you got my number just to text. Now he wants the girl to call him. I understand.
Hey, I tell everybody to call me if you want to get a hold of me.
Hey guys, I got the T12 sorted out. Yeah, Birdman, I seen where you've been flying with your hands behind your back there. Are you flying with the T12 behind your back? I think that's a pretty good sized transmitter, ain't it?
Flying with your hands behind your back.
Yeah, that's what Stingy did it, but they did it with the Tango.
Now, are they just are the controllers still in the right, like left and right, or no?
Yeah, you just kind of put it, your sticks facing towards your bottom, and you kind of fly. I guess that's how they do it. That's in my mind. That's how I would do it. If my T-Rex arms to let me get my hands.
So they're just like kind of. So just put it behind your head then.
I could do that too.
Yeah, I mean, that's not hard. Because it's not like you're looking at your controller anyway, so you can put your controller where the hell you feel like.
Right.
Now, if you're like actually like hands behind here and now you swap sticks with fingers, that would be like a pain in the ass. You'd have to reteach your hands.
That's what they did. That's what he's been doing. He said he ain't scratching his butt. He's actually flying. Plus T8.
I think he's multitasking.
You got that little beta. Are you talking about the one mic for FR Sky? The little looks like the Tango. Think about it. Oh, I know. Yeah, that's what Doc just said, Birdman. You can't see it in it. Just yeah, you could put a towel over your hand when you fly. 190 for the Elegoo Mars.
Elegoo Mars.
Elegoo Mars. I think 3D printers are probably like camera birds anymore as far as me
That's
buying
the
them.
resin printer.
I know it would be cool. I'd sit there and watch that thing. That some of the videos I saw of yours, that thing just like shakes and just raises itself up out of there. It's pretty cool. I'm trying to print a session mount on that thing or something. I have my eyes on Mars. Yeah, see, y'all definitely lost me when it come to the resin ones. So did you fly anything, break anything this week?
Me?
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, he did what?
Yeah, I broke this.
Oh, that don't count.
It does count because it's impressive to break that. I even went to the store and they're like, I don't even know how that's possible. So I went through China because that's the best place to go to get your stuff repaired because that's where the company's from.
Exactly.
Emails during the middle of the night talking
They
to this
were
dude.
terrible. Yes.
It's so bad. Finally, they're shipping me a new one.
When I was doing Banggood, I had to do that. Stay up late at night. Oh my God! And the translation, it's just like smack your head here. But no, my phone gave up on me. There he is, Dano. I was just talking about you, man. I got you some stuff up here.
He knows his string was rattling.
I know he heard me. He was itching. So my phone died. The screen went nuts. It's like I couldn't even talk on the phone. It would mute, unmute, mute, unmute, mute, unmute. So I was without a phone for like 3 days.
Yes.
What?
That was like without my right hand. So I just turned it off and got on the tablet and
That's
was in
crazy.
Messenger. But we got it fixed last night and it's up and
That
running
was the
again.
longest-
Oh wait, was it because some of that salty water got into it?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think the screen just because if the water got into it, it would still act crazy. I think the
Yeah.
screen just got so loose where I smacked it off the table with the quad that day. I was up to Maytag flying by myself that day, and I freaking come in on the table, wham, smacked it and spun it off the table, and it landed out on the asphalt. So I think that's what did it in. Ray just give it a little bath. That was all. It was dirty.
Right, Neil?
So what do you think of that?
Swimming?
Yeah, right. Because it's the one swimming for sure. Bloop, 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 bloop. It was crazy. I was like, oh my God, I couldn't believe it actually worked because it threw the water, the red bar across the top for water, that moisture thing, and then it was like all of a sudden I was getting ready to turn it off, and they were all three like, "Don't turn it off!" I'm like, and pulled my finger off that slider just as I had it about over to the edge. But yeah, it was crazy. Oh my God. So what do you think of that Source One frame, Dano? I know you like it. Doesn't it feel nice? Baduga in the house. Lewis, welcome. He's shy from the salt water excuses. Come on, man. It drank some salt water and survived. It was awesome.
That poor foot's
It was like,
hell.
refreshing.
It's like, my God, really?
Thinking of putting some stuff in the set. Beautiful resolution. Eric RC Crazy kicking butt with that 85, man. You liking that, ain't you? Just think how easier that is to fly versus your little whoop. Now think how much a 5-inch is easier to fly than the whoop.
And yeah, I definitely call it the perfect picture of that one.
Carnage is tough. Yeah, Carnage is tough. Hey, me and Doc, when we flew over here in the field, we had some mighty close calls going head on at each other.
Oh yeah. Oh my God,
Really
there's like
scary, dude.
super
I watched all the
close.
footage. Yeah, you were like right past me multiple times. You're on RDQ ordering some more parts. Nice. That's always a good thing.
Why is it not in there? I'm about to go insane.
Hope
You're already there.
hope you get paid good.
I'm not getting paid anything for this.
You suck.
I know.
I know. But on the other side of things, I put that VTX in my drone, and yeah, that's what it was. So guess what my VTXs were doing, Doc? They were going into thermal shutdown. That's why they would work sometimes and then not work.
What?
Where I had
Is
them
that-
upside, completely blocking air all the way around to them.
Really?
Yep.
That's weird.
In other words, it's all Chris's fault.
Yeah. It was. I knew it was a bad design where I put it, but I had no choice with the capacitors because
That's
I keep them
just.
caps on there.
Huh.
Let me tell you what, I'm glad I had those caps on there today to absorb that energy because I ripped on that thing to get it out of the tree. I was out there for about 12 minutes once I hit it. And I was like, all right, obviously I can't get it to move. All I could get it to do was rock over, throw it in turtle, and rock it back over. And then I had all my motors moving, all but this rear right one. And then I just kept trying it. So I'm like, all right, I have to call the tree dude. There's no way we're getting this one out. And the wind was blowing all over the place. So I'm like, I hope he comes out in a windy day like this. But
He had to call me before he called the tree guy.
yeah, well, I called the tree guy's number and just got like a burr, burr, burr. And I'm like, oh, no, I need your phone to ring. So I ended up calling Crystal because she knows the ones that actually own the company. So he actually flies toy grades with his kid, and he's like, don't he's supposed to know you're not supposed to fly near trees? I'm like, oh no, our big boy ones, man, we fly all near the trees. Okay.
We ain't shoved in the tree.
Yeah,
So
dude.
did he climb and get it?
No, I kept at it, and then I finally got it out of the tree, and that's when it came down on the arm.
Oh man, I can't
So
believe
it
it broke
cost
that
me-
arm.
So it cost me $8 versus at least 50 he would have cost to climb it.
Oh,
So-
just for the broken arm.
Yep, and it was right there above where that guy parks that pickup at. So I came down and I went to dive that hole, and I
Yeah.
kind of went upside down like this and going into it, and then it was the hole was just dark because the way the sun was today, the clouds and all. And then I was like, oh man, I don't remember if his truck was tight against the woods or out in the opening. And I was like, oh, so I turned around and I rolled out of it. But when I rolled out of it and just touched the throttle to stop me, the wind was so sharp coming through there, it just whoop. So it went whoop and went up like this. And at that point, it was like all in the tree, and it hit that tree like I just knew. I was like, yeah, this one's gonna be a good bit getting out. I lost count of how many days you don't fly.
Where did it break exactly on the arm?
Huh?
Where did it break on the arm?
Right at the boat hole. Right on that outer boat hole.
Really?
Yes, finally, I see a normal break on that apex frame because I tell you what, I trashed that. I don't have to tell you, you fly with me. I trashed those frames and I finally got a normal break out of it. But it come down hard, like it. I was still in goggles, just coming out of the goggles when it flipped out of the tree, and then I heard even when it hit the ground. I mean, it hit right on the corner of that arm. It was all packed full of mud, the motor and everything.
Huh. I'm surprised it even broke if it was packed full of mud.
That road over there where they park's pretty hard. Anywhere else is pretty much good over there. Did Doc forget to pay his electric bill? Yeah, Max, they cut his lights off. He can't.
I'm sorry. I'm working on a project right now, and all my lights are off. I can turn them on. I just.
But today was the first day I've flown in a while. Like I said, well, out with my Apex because I've been having bad video issue. When you have bad video issue with them, it just sucks. And Doc will tell you, we were sitting right next to each other Saturday, and I couldn't get good video to save my life. Chris
When?
Riley in the house. What? Welcome. But I don't know. So I'll probably just pull an arm off. Well, I think it's supposed to rain most of the weekend, so probably hit and miss on flying, I'm sure.
Yeah, we'll see. I might roll over and talk trash to
Doc-
Rusty and play some Halo.
Doc is a vampire. He lives in the dark side.
No,
Right,
it's just
Alan? The dark side.
gotta see my screens, man.
I'm hoping it clears up when we get to fly. Like I said, I can put an arm off. I'll take the arm off of one of them other Apexes. I gotta put that, put them BTXs in another one with the other ones, but I got to fix a couple things on them first. But yeah, video issues suck. I hate
Got to be able to see.
1 minute you got video, next minute it's like all staticky and like shit all over the place. It's like, holy cow. He don't like Destiny, Ray. Ray said Doc's got to get Destiny,
No.
but loves Halo. Now go figure that.
No, because it's a difference. Like Halo was when Bungie was doing their job. Destiny, Bungie just fired all the good employees and they went to 343 and Bungie just collapsed into the pile it is today.
No, Bungie still owns them. That's why the game's screwed up. Yeah, I know, Neil. Crystal said you sent a tropical storm up north. Spin it around. Lewis said, I hate tipping on the phone. I think he means tapping.
Typing.
Typing.
Tapping.
That's what I meant to say, typing. That's just tapping from the brain. Not the same maker. Bungie. Man, I used to hate waiting for updates for them. They'd open up in Cali, what, I think 10? Was it 10 or 11?
Oh, God, I don't
Or
know.
no. It would be 10 or 11 here when they open out there at like 7 or something. Whatever, or no, 1 or 2 here or something. I don't remember. It sucked at times. We're like, come on, open. We want to download. It is
No, that's not working. What?
Which just erase everything.
No, I'm just going insane because I'm trying to program this right now and it's not wanting to work.
Smack your head against the table a couple times. It'll work.
Make me feel a lot better.
Lick off my balls. Tell him, Ray.
I just better go into AutoCAD and start making drone frames again. At least I know those things work.
Right. So it's still hot as hell there, Chris? It's been warm and then rainy here. Like the weather,
Every day.
the weather has been sucking. Talking about Gem Fan, they come out with the floppy proppy.
The floppy proppy?
Yeah, the floppy props.
What is that?
The folds instead of down fold, they come out with the floppy prop.
Oh. I was hoping it was like a prop that like they used a rubber instead, so like when you power up they just like flex up all the way. It just looks stupid. That'd be great.
Well, they were the old Gem Fans that would do that. The old carbon or whatever they were called, carbonate ones or something. Or
Oh, would they do that?
The old glass ones, yeah, dude, they would flex when you throttle up.
Oh,
Coming
that's
FPV in the house. What's up? Which is better, 3-blade or 4-blade? I don't know. I kind of like 4 blades. 4 blades were fun to fly with when I was using them. I had a couple pairs of them. 3 blades like the more efficient, I think, for the 5-inch. When it comes to anything else, I don't know. More or less, try it. See what you get as battery life and all that. I've had ones for the 5-inch that's had 6 blades. Chris gave them to me actually. Chris Riley.
6 blades.
6 blades. They're like fan blades, dude.
God.
I kid you not. They look
Like
just
an impeller.
Yeah, they look like remember the old fan blades in the old cars? That's exactly what it looks like.
Oh yeah.
I'll have to see if I can find them. I got them around here somewhere, and we'll put them on a quad one weekend and do something, break something with it.
Alvin said, tell Doc, do a dab, and everything will sort itself out.
I'm not doing
Oh,
that.
no. He'd be done. Alvin, he'd be done.
I'll stoop that low.
We'd have to go-
Unless it's that type of dab. Which type of dab are we talking about?
Yeah, like the gummy bear dab, or
Yeah, like if we're doing the
Now-
gummy bear dab, I might just be able to figure this out. My brain would be on a whole new level of stupid. Ugh. Dummies. Sour Patch.
Yeah, Max, I could see it having that weird sound on startup, and the Dow Folds did. Chuck said they did. Ray's used them. I have not used the Fold yet, but I can imagine it has that weird sound because it's got to throw all the fingers out, to get them all started. Anyone seen the combat mode coming out for Velocitron drones with weapons? Oh, Chris, that's cool. Combat mode and have drones with weapons. Oh, Doc,
What do you say,
we'll have to
Velocitron?
Yeah, we'll have to hook that up on the big screen out here. Instead of
Yeah,
whooping
talking
around.
some trash.
Hey, dude, I got on Whoops. I no longer have to get up. I have a 1S brushless Whoop. All I got to do is put a VTX on it, and I can turtle mode.
And until you wedge yourself into something you can't turtle mode out of.
Oh, that's only been like very few in between, so I'm going to be getting all back up. Don't hate.
No, you're just gonna be like, brushless. Brush sucks. I like my brushed plaid motors.
I was looking at them. They say the plaid motors with the Venom props work real well on that B-Brain light that I got with the Mockingbird tune. Yep, Chuck had said yes.
I figured they would work on anything.
You like my boy all the double sets on S4. S4, we talking S4 props. I'm into those now. S4s are nice. 1S sucks. It does, don't it, Lewis? You gotta remember when you come out of roll, throw the throttle wide open. It does suck, but me and Doc have fun whooping around the house here. It was real fun. We set them up, just taped the gates sideways to the wall.
Oh yeah.
It's an interesting time. Indoor whoop races in the house.
It's fun. And then we'll got in the front yard and freaking, man, you get one of them little things stuck in the top of that tree, it's over. If turtle mode ain't helping you on
I'm
that.
not paying $50 to get that out of the tree.
No, that can just get blown out of the tree one day when the winds get hard. Leave that up there. I can get probably time-wise, I don't know, I get, I'd say 3.5, 4 minutes to be fair. What do you think? That's about fair time for our whoops, ain't it?
Yeah, about 3 minutes.
Yeah.
2.5 to 3 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Anything outside
dead
of
on.
3 is definitely.
Yeah. Like if you're outside flying a whoop, it's going to be 2.5 minutes or less. If you're flying inside, though, it's
Yeah.
you can get
Definitely.
quite a bit of flight out of it. Because when you're outside, you're doing dumb shit with it. You're like trying to fly to the moon with a
Because
hand.
you're fighting a little bit of wind that's there. Inside, you ain't got none of that. Yeah, Max, the 6 blades, they are kind of slow, but the sound is amazing.
I don't know. They don't sound like those F1 props I have, though, I bet. Or
Damn
Chris
it.
has them. God, those things are nasty. I love the sound of those.
Dude, the Bifrost, they are dope.
They just sound so good.
He said, Alvin, last one hit me with 100-mile-an-hour winds and not much rain. Woo! At least when you got the rain with the wind, it kind of slows that wind down some. But when it's dry, boy, oh.
We were on the wrong side of the last one.
Cross pound. What Lewis say 5 with a 2S worker. Yeah, I like the 2S's now. I got the one whoop. It's out in the living room. The 2S whoop now. I like that. That runs real good on the. I run the 350 and 300s on it. Here, 2-inch props. 2-inch props work on both. The only thing should not be flying for a while is my That's what do you say, Chris? You look over on the shelf out of a thing. Girls, you're looking good over there because Daddy ain't been out ripping you apart. I hear you. When I don't fly mine much, they get in really good shape. They sit over there and looking all good and clean.
I wish
I
had
have
one.
I'm wanting to say it's an 85, Lewis. It's a dead cat. Let me go grab it real quick. It's out here. It's an 85. I'm almost sure. might be wrong.
Hi, Crystal.
Hi, babe.
Just call me. Like, if I'm late, you gotta call me because I'm dumb. I don't look at my cell phone. I'm not one of those millennials that look at it all the time. I'm the millennial that forgets that it exists.
Yeah, I know. You never really have it out when you're around, so.
Here you go. It's like I said, it's pretty good size.
And the funny part is, I have 2 of them.
I don't know if it's. I wanted to say this was an 85. 2S. Flies good.
It has to
Smoke
be an
nostril
85
thing.
it's like that.
You never did take the props that you clipped, neither.
Oh, did I not? Well, pretty much after we got done Halo, I think we all just collapsed that night.
We did.
But yeah, this thing's pretty cool. Got a carbon fiber body. It's the tiny leader. It's the one that they nicknamed the Super Whoop. I could tell you what, an alien couldn't catch it one day we were out flying. I told the 5-inch guys if they could catch it, they could shred it with their props. They couldn't catch it. This little thing was full, like the snail racer on the track.
You held still long enough, we would have torn a hole in you.
What about hold still? I mean,
Well, what's the fun of holding still? Like Rusty said, are you serious?
I have plenty of stuff to build at 85 too. I got right over there. I got the one on the bottom has good motors, just a bad stack. I got plenty of stuff to build it, but I'm almost sure this is an 85. But see, I can fly 5-inch anywhere over here, so I really don't need to fly the small guys. I rip my 5-inch like this guy. In the park, soft targets, man, they're fun. That's crazy. Chris said the only good thing while I was flying is my quads are in good shape.
But Duga said 1103 motors.
Yes. I don't know this. I think these have bigger 1103s. Man, you know my eyes ain't seeing that. I know there are 1103s over there on the bottom, though. I do know that. No, these are 1103. These are 1103, 11,000 gauge. It's got a little 20 by 20 stack in it, or maybe it'd be the 16 by 16. I'm not sure. This was the one that Nick Burns had on his channel for sale. If you guys remember, back in the day. Not back in the day. It wasn't that far. Don't scare no one. No, I don't scare no one with my 5-inch. What make you think that? Put, like Max said, put them 6-bladed props on that bad boy. It's like you're turning 6 radiator fans.
Now, something I wanted to see, and I think I seen it once, but I think it was custom 3D printed, and the guy balanced it out or something. But it was like an odd set of fans, like where it was 2 skinny fans and then 1 really thick fan, and they were kind of like at a really weird cross angle. So I think it made up more like a biprop than a triprop, and like
Gotcha.
apparently it flew when it was balanced, but it was just the props were not like, you know.
Plummet said all quads matter, fuckers.
Nah, DJIs don't.
Yeah, I do like
Yeah,
all.
they do.
I
Nah,
do
Leave
like.
the blue spark alone.
Yeah, we gotta love the camera birds with the FPV birds and the toy grade birds. I still have a couple of toy grades left. It's actually fun to go back and fly them when you actually have skills that manhandle these things like we fly, and then you go back and fly. I mean, that wing is nothing to fly. Now I can throw that thing up and fly it with 1 finger probably.
He'd really be cussing knowing that he was carrying that DJI that day, huh?
No, yeah, he'd really be complaining because that's ounces. He pays attention to weight.
I know.
5-inch 6S. Yeah, I hear you, Max. 5-inch 6S anywhere. That's me. Ed, love my drones. Welcome in. I turn you blue, sir. I'm loving everything these days. Microphones. Yeah, you have to. I mean, you really have to Fly, yeah, camera birds, yes sir. I still love my camera birds. I love to go out. I haven't flown much now. I gotta admit that, but I tried to take the Inspire out about 3 weeks ago. I was right next to an airport. It was a small airport. Oh my God, it just would not. It would go so far and say keep returning home. I'm like, you know what? Screw this thing. I was getting ready to kick it, knock it out of the air, but then I remember Lewis would never talk to me again, and but no, I like still going up with the camera birds because with the FPV birds, they're fun, right? That's my jet. That's my jet fighter. So that's when we get up there and chase bogeys and aliens and things. So, but the camera bird's relaxing to set back and to actually after flying these things, you're real smooth with a camera bird now. I mean, I can hook that corner and keep it going right around. Don't even have to edit that stuff no more. Did they take good video? Yeah, they take decent video. I heard the unique.
Was that you?
I never can right. Yeah, I never can remember that freaking. I know mine's the Q500. That hexacopter thing. I never remember the name of that thing no more. I heard it does pretty good video. Y'all pick one up.
The hexacopter thing? I don't know.
I know. I thought about that the other day. You know what I'm going to do? I have been thinking about the Emoodle. I know you're like whatever. The 8 or this one here, the reverb I'm gonna put on there. But I noticed I didn't have a receiver on it. And I did try to get my Chameleon flashed over, but I can't get that freaking JB board to go into DFU. You need to file for a waiver using LAN CC Chris. What? File for a waiver? That wing though, yes. Cap, I have busted my wing, brother. The last time I wrecked that, you remember that time I wrecked it pretty bad? Oh my God, I really destroyed it this one time. I destroyed it. I was out there picking up pieces like it was like what is it? Help me out. What is the airway thing when something crashes? They're out there. It was like that, dude. I was out there picking up pieces and putting things back together.
Dude, it was bad. He was trying to actually like piece the puzzle back together.
And I have it together.
See what pieces were still missing so we can look on the ground for them.
And it's back together, but all I have to do now is align the servos, the horns, pop them off, and center them, and it's right back to flying, believe it or not. Yeah, NTSB, there you go. I was out there like them. Where's the black box? What happened here? Everybody okay?
No, they're not okay.
I destroyed that thing. Destroyed. I tried line of sight acro with it.
With me taking pictures.
I don't
There's
think-
something about my camera and him flying that is interesting.
Have I ever flew my wing, Doc, since we've known each other?
I have yet to see a wing take off at the air or take it.
What?
I haven't seen a wing fly. Like
I'm
personally,
gonna have to break that wing again.
because even Rob at the racetrack, he had it that day, but he never flew it.
Dude, I know I want to see them fly because they've been doing wings a lot. And he said he'll come out of that race gate and just pull that thing straight back and go up. What got me in trouble flying it too, I was doing a split S to turn around. Yeah, just give yourself a little bit of height before you do that. You've been killing it with that Larva X, Plum. I just watched your video the other day, bro. I'm like, catch the biker. Awesome, Chris. I will, brother. Appreciate it. Yes, Baduga's building planes now, Neil. You ought to see this guy put a plane together. He'll sit there, start out with a pile of foam boards. I'm telling you, in hours, he got a freaking plane out of it. Now he's building a wooden one. I said one day I would like to try to build one, but I'd be in the same boat he's in. Build, break, build, break, build, break, build, break. And then Doc will be like, no, let's build this one that's like half the size of the field. This guy likes to go big or go home.
I don't know. He wants to play with little cars.
Oh my God,
Hey,
the car.
I just think a little car. Oh, and I seen one even smaller. I found
Yes.
one that's even tinier. It's a tiny. It's 150th scale. It's
know.
a tiny. Oh my God! It was literally just like the dude bought a Matchbox car and ripped the chassis underneath of it, built a
I saw
tiny
it.
little.
It shows it right on the tip of his finger. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm like,
Vampire
holy
in the
crap.
house. What? Hey guys, if you're interested in some FPV gear, get up with Vampire. Chuck was telling me about this. I know my phone was kapooey last week. I had no phone all week, so Chuck was telling me about it. So if you guys need any gear, get up with Vampire that's in here. He's got some stuff he's trying to hustle. He robbed a shop. Never mind. It's somebody getting out of it. Somebody getting out of it, and he's got a bunch of stuff, and he's trying to hustle it up. So hit him up. You guys want some good stuff cheap? Yeah, see, he's got mad shit, he says. Mad shit. Chuck showed me the pics. Actually, I'll let them contact you, and they could get their own pics. It'd be easier. Oh, boy. Yeah, he got out of analog. That's right. He went to DJI. No. One of Vampire's buddies.
Oh, I thought Vampire did.
Hey, John, was it the guy that was there that day that Doc was there and the guy couldn't get his stuff working and was getting ready to light everything on fire? Eric was telling me about that dude, too.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. Yep, that's him. That's who I thought it was. We were talking about him the other day in group.
Yeah, because he had so many quads. And he just wanted this one to fly, and I was like, "Well, do the others fly?" And he was like, "Yeah, but I want this one to fly." And I was like, "Okay."
So what was funny is when I met Doc, I roll up, and I used to show up. You guys know I used to take half my wall. I show up with a quad kebab, and he goes, "Oh my God, this guy! This is another one of these guys that million quads can't get them flying." And then I'll pull out that beta flight, whoop that kiss's ass all day long, and this guy was loved me ever since. Like Chuck will be back in now. What did you just say?
You're full of shit. He fell in love with me, and you were just the added bonus.
You see the mods. I know, Max. When you told me, dude, how fast you calculated they went, and then you caught them within 2 laps. He's like, so does that give us our quad like 900 horsepower? I'm telling you, I don't know really how. You have to put a speedometer on them things because Ray was saying the same thing. He's got someone that thinks a RC car is faster than a quad. I don't know.
I think somebody's
Time for sleep. Night, Lewis. I appreciate you stopping in. I'm going to get that Emu reverb going. I know I've been failing you.
Reverb shit. He said Apex. You can't read?
Apex, man. Apex and reverbs are the same.
No, they're not.
They're the same.
No, they're not.
Same.
Not.
Same.
Not.
Tell them, Doc. Same.
Not.
Same. I don't know what we're talking about.
One's just smaller.
Doc, is the Alien and the Apex the same?
Dr. Watson is
she
playing
said.
Blender.
Huh?
Every time you change screens, it shows me. I tracked you now. I got my tracker on you. Electric is better, but can't.
I'm just jumping around. I'm just going insane. Nobody's asking me any questions, so I'm just staying quiet.
That's right, my brother Chris. Be that outlaw, brother. I'm gonna be right there with you. X-Classy Tesla. Hold on, I got the beast, bro. I can put everything on an X-Class frame. I want the Source One. Wakey RC in the house. Welcome, welcome. I like the Source One. Has a if you guys don't know, the
Wait, stand on top of a Sprinter? That's nothing. This guy's like, you guys seen Mr. Steele's vid where he stood on top of his Sprinter?
On top of a Sprinter?
Yeah, I'll stand on top of my Sprinter while somebody's driving it.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. This guy he stands on literally the edge of everything when we fly. He's like, and the quad, and then orbiting itself, and the quad smacks the tree. I was like, dude, that's all it would have took for me, because I would have probably took a step to wonder where that quad was when it hit that tree. I was down below him like this. I was gonna catch him if he comes down. I know he don't mind hitting the ground. He just don't want his Tyrannus to hit the ground.
Yeah. I'll throw my Tyrannus up in the air and be like, I'll hit the ground before you do, baby.
Yeah, right. You hit before that does, and then catch it.
So Max says you probably spent what, $800 to $1,200 on that X Class?
Ooh, no, Max. Stop it. People hate me now and think I'm
But
rich.
fly like steel.
I
That's
built
kind of
my
mean.
I built my beast for
Now the
but fly like steel though.
I mean, I kind of look like steel to an extent.
I take that challenge on some of his buildings that he's got. Invite me. We're going down there, Doc. Georgia.
Where? To Atlanta?
Georgia. Yeah, dude, the spots he's got is dope.
We go to Atlanta, we're going to see Sherry Wayne.
Well, we have to tell them where we're at so they come meet us.
That's not hard.
Bring out your crawlers so we can chase ya. Raz and Steel Deck, what?
But if we're going to Atlanta, we got to get up with Neil because you go through North Carolina to get
Yeah,
to
we'll have to pick Neil up on the way through.
Yep.
And anybody else, we're going to just have like the Magnum pack full of everybody caravanning along. Anyone can have the red splash kills. You're right. I think you have news, do you?
Nose?
News.
Nose?
Do-do-do-do.
Nose.
I knew you do. You never
Then where
fail
you at?
us. Just to
I even
see.
have news when we're not on.
Just see if you got it or not. She said I even have news when we're not on. Listen to her. Holy squish. Where's that? Better than that kid. Where's Squish at? Squish in here? I don't see him yet. I'm looking right at his name and missing him. No.
That was exciting.
He's hiding. No. Guys, Bella lost owner's book. You don't need no owner's book, Mike. You got YouTube, brother.
Download it like
Yeah, 600 max. I got into it. And what really cost the most money was the motors on it. I got the iFlight Zing 20, the 2814s, I think I want to say. 1800 kV. But I like that Source One X Class. I really like that frame. And I want to build an X Class. I got the Beast, so I want to build an X next. Sounds
Just keep
cool.
going bigger.
I'm going bigger.
oh hush.
That thing, that Beast, man, when you fly that thing, I'm going to tell you, whoa, baby. You got whoa Nelly on that. Because me, myself, I'll break it quickly. So I got to take my time with it. And the X Class the same way. Like, you got to get out in a big open area. Got their slate bookmark. Yeah, that's the good thing with the internet, boy. You got that. They got that what PDF file
Was that today?
normally for everything. What? What today? How who ya be talking about? She's got news. She just has to get it all together. She done. She got her fruit basket, so then she put working.
She at
She slowed down.
no. No.
That would go right next to Carnage. Carnage kicked that alien in the mouth, boy. I'm gonna tell you, beat that thing all up. Doc got away from me the other weekend when we started getting close. He's like, "No, I ain't doing this again." He knows that Apex will smack that little brother down quick. As soon as they I will eventually. I told Squish that Plum. I want to get into it. I'm not getting into the whole dick battle, getting one in the rush. once they get ironed out, I do see myself going back. I still have a Falco rig. I got an Alien, the 5-inch slammed Alien on the Falco X. So I still have a Falco rig. I ain't give up on it all yet. But that beta, I got that beta 4.1 running good though. You ready? All right, guys. Crystal's going to end it with the news. It's a check. Messenger. I guess.
Oh boy.
Messenger. How we call. So Crystal's going to end it with the news, and we'll see you guys next week. Go out, fly something, break something, catch something on fire. Maybe, I don't know. No, you don't want to do that. At least if you break something, you can fix it. Catch it on fire, it kind of like ruins everything.
There we go. I had to pay a bill.
I know you will, probably. You ain't broken either.
Wait, hold up.
I still have all my ESCs and all. I'm gonna get back with it one day, I promise. I just like when it just like kept messing up on me and the parts weren't there. It's just like I got to do something to get back on track. Hey guys, I fixed my 65S. Whoa! You got it going, Mike? Wait a minute, what? Google. What?
Nothing.
She said nothing with that big old smile, huh? She's up to something.
I am not.
Sure, you're not.
I am not.
Appreciate you guys hanging out with us tonight. I really do. Remember, hit Vampire up if you guys are interested in buying some FPV gear. I heard he's got a black market going over there.
News.
Woohoo!
That's been a saying for quite some time now.
Yes, it is. Yes, it has been. All thanks to Mr. Frick Whirlybird. So, guys, in drone news, what week is it? Well, it's Shark Week. And drones reveal Shark Fest. Though Georgia bites remain rare. While Discovery Channel sets television audiences abuzz each summer with its annual Shark Week, emerging access to drone videos is helping scientists and beachgoers better understand how these predators share the surf zone in real life. Drones, accessible and affordable, are absolutely fantastic, said a shark specialist and professor at a Florida Atlantic University in Boca Raton. They give you this top-down view that has been a boon to research. The United States averages around 44 unprovoked shark bites a year, according to records kept by the International Shark Attack File at the Museum of Natural History at the University of Florida. Georgia reports 7 bites between 2000 and 2019, a 20-year average of 0.35 bites per year. Only 4 coastal states haven't reported a shark bite over the past 20 years. Alaska, Connecticut, New Hampshire, and Maryland. Georgia's one reported bite last year occurred on the Wilmington River when a shark bit a local lawyer who was out for a swim. While shark encounters provide dramatic content for Shark Week, which kicked off on Sunday, they remain exceedingly rare considering how many people enter the water. You've got waders, you got boogie boarders, surfboarders, paddle boarders, swimmers. They're using all different parts of the shore. The Shark Lab is using drones for a 2-year research project looking at those people and the behavior of white sharks in the surf zone. Given the increasing number of white sharks thanks to federal conservation members, Lowe said the lab wanted to know how many people are in the water with the sharks and how they interact. Right, homie Paul? It was a lawyer that he bit. I mean, Just saying. So far, the drone footage shows that sharks simply ignore people. Every once in a while, they change their path, they get a little startled and take off. They also do that with each other. Drones offer more scientific proof of what's happening in the water than the fish stories researchers typically hear from surfers and fishermen. Drones aren't useful in Georgia's murky waters. This scientist says they think the use of drones is great in areas like South Florida, where the waters are really clear all the way to the bottom. So you can get a good assessment of the species and abundance of things like that. But anybody who's been around water in Georgia knows that the water is not clear. So it remains difficult to identify species. While that turbid water makes it difficult to see sharks from drones, it also means that the water is full of nutrients, making it a rich habitat for feeding and reproducing. We see a huge variety of diversity and diversity of species, ranging from some of the small sharks, like 3-footish Atlanta sharp-nosed sharks and bonnet-head sharks, all the way up to some of the largest sharks in the world, including tiger sharks and white sharks. The largest sharks show up in the winter. So, this time of the year, when it's really warm, we don't really tend to see that many of these larger species, especially in close to the shore. But they do like to be out in the colder water a little bit. Small sharks are in a high abundance in Georgia waters in the summer, and as are medium-sized sharks like blacktip sharks and spinner sharks that grow up to 6 feet. And some of the larger hammerhead species, like we might see some of the scalloped hammerheads. Guys, face facts. If you go in the water, you're in their home. It's not the other way around. They didn't come up on land looking for us. If you go in the water, be safe. There may not be a drone overhead to give you a heads up. But in other news, what might be overhead? Well, in Michigan, a bald eagle wins the duel with the state's $950 drone, sending it to the bottom of Lake Michigan. In the battle for air supremacy, a bald eagle has just proved that technology is no match for brute strength. The giant bird recently attacked a drone, destroying it and sending it plummeting to the bottom of Lake Michigan. A bald eagle in Michigan's Upper Peninsula launched an airborne attack on a drone operated by the state's Department of Environment, Great Lakes and Energy late last month. During the squabble, the eagle tore off the drone's propeller, making the device plummet 162 feet through the air and into the lake. The Brazen Eagle versus EGLE clash took place while environmental quality analysis drone pilot Hunter King was mapping erosion along the shoreline. The data is being used to help communities cope with rising water levels. When King faced poor satellite reception, he pressed the "Go home" button, recalling the drone back to him. But as it made its way back home, it began twirling furiously during its tussle with the eagle. King said it was like a really bad roller coaster ride. When he looked up to find the drone in the sky, it was gone, and the eagle was already flying away, victorious. A nearby couple confirmed to King that they saw the eagle attack something in the sky. The three said the eagle appeared uninjured as it made its escape from the crime scene. King and the couple searched for the drone for hours, but returned empty-handed. Several days later, EGLE Unmanned Aircraft System Coordinator brought a kayak out to the search about 150 feet offshore in 4 feet of water. They searched for 2 hours in a grid pattern, but also found nothing. It was like they were playing Battleship and wanted to cover the entire board. The agency said that the drone was a DJI Phantom 4 Pro Advanced at the cost of $950. Data from the flight indicated that the drone sent 27 warning notifications a few seconds after the flight began, including one regarding that the propeller had been torn off. Its final message to the world indicated that it was falling at 30 feet per second before it hit the water. The attack could have been a territorial squabble with an electronic foe, or just a hungry eagle. Or maybe, just maybe, it didn't like its name being misspelled. The agency's drone team is looking into ways to reduce repeat attacks in the future, including altering the design of the drone so that it'll look less like a seagull. I don't think they thought it was a seagull. They've asked the state's Department of Natural Resources to reprimand the eagle in some way, but the agency says it has no authority to issue a citation to an individual non-human wildlife. Unfortunately, there's nothing they can do, a spokesperson for the department said. Nature is a cruel and unforgiving mistress. And in other news, a drone was brought in during a police standoff in Hayward, California, after a gunman refused to come out and surrender to the police. That's because he was asleep in his bed while the police remained outside. The standoff took place sometime last week after midnight when a 911 dispatcher received a call from a woman saying her son was in his room with a gun and wanted to kill himself. The 911 dispatcher shared that there are times the calls cause the hair on the back of your neck to stand up. This was one of those times. During the call, the woman and other family members were able to hear him playing around with the gun before the operator told them all to leave the house and wait for the police to arrive. Officers showed up shortly after and attempted to collect the man via speakerphone with no luck. It was a difficult situation. We wanted to help him immediately, but sending officers into a home with a potentially armed man can be very dangerous. Not too long after, several shots could be heard firing rapidly. This is when the sheriff's office was asked to help with its drones. The drones were sent in as it was way too dangerous for officers to hear or to enter with a man that appeared to be unstable, and the presence of an officer could cause him to shoot himself or others. The drone was swiftly sent up and approached the home to look through the windows without any luck of spotting the man. The police also sent up smaller drones inside the home, along with a ground-based robot to look from inside the house. Eventually, the drones were able to spot the man, who had fallen asleep in his bed without any injuries. The police were finally able to communicate with the man and get him out of the house. It was a successful ending to a potentially deadly situation. But a drone was used and was able to decipher that he's all right. He's just tired.
Leave me alone. I'm just sleeping over here.
Guys, I hope Mother Nature is kind enough to you this weekend that you get to fly. If she's not outside, break out one of the little guys.
Drone race inside your house.
Play a simulator. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you enjoy your hobby. That's what matters.
Or does it?
Of course it does. Although, I don't think Doc's really enjoying his hobby right now.
No.
Are you serious? It's been raining all week.
No, your hobby
No.
of creating right now.
Oh, of creating? No, I am not. I'm absolutely
you're
having
at
a
the
migraine.
frustration point. That's why I said it's important to enjoy your hobby.
I'll enjoy it once it's a finished product.
Well, no, listen. If you get to that point of where you're stuck,
Don't call me because I'm lost on that.
step away for a few. Check out something else. Come back to it with a fresh set of eyes.
I'm probably just start working on frames.
Adam said only 2 more lifeboats to charge for ripping with Night Train and Chaos FPV tomorrow. Well, you have
Awesome, Plum.
a sweet time, Mike and Adam.
Hell
Y'all
yeah.
have a great time flying together and hanging out.
Indeed.
Hopefully, some of you other guys get to fly this weekend as well.
I was working on a quad just for a part that got thrown together. It's that Transtech Freedom V2 Chuck give me. So it's gonna be nice, I think.
I don't know. I was promised some nice, beautiful weather for tomorrow, so who knows?
Who promised you weather?
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Neil said storm coming. No storm coming now? Okay.
Fingers crossed that I'll get outside tomorrow. So I hope you guys get to. I hope you get to enjoy our great hobby.
That's about how our weatherman works too, Neil. He's like, oh, it's gonna rain and shit's getting ugly. Never mind.
Adam said, Chris, you're getting that H7 flight controller. Ha ha ha
I hear you.
ha.
I guess if one showed up at my door, I'd have no choice to put it in the quad.
Neil
huh?
said it's coming, just not tomorrow.
Okay, just not tomorrow.
Yeah, the
Okay.
storm's coming, just not tomorrow.
You're gonna prolong it on us. That's good. That's
Yep.
good. Will give us time to fly. I appreciate it.
Right? He said, rain? Fuck it, we still flew.
Damn right.
Yes, indeed.
I damn sure did.
But we thank you all for hanging out. And until next week, once Crystal checks her messages. Hold up, wait a minute.
Uh-oh. Who's the check messages?
What the hell? I don't know, Adam. He'll be ready to kill my ass. Never mind. I didn't see the first part.
What? Plum, you or something else, brother.
I guess I don't have much of a choice, huh?
Yeah, just like I have one of them things running in Alien, then I'll
Back
put it in.
to Falco X. But guys,
He's damned to get me back there.
until next time, we will catch you guys next week. Enjoy our hobby. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Keep building them drones.
Keep flying them drones. No matter
Just
what.
build them, never fly them.
All right, keep crashing them drones.
No, I'm not flying, so I can't crash. I just build.
That means no more whoop races in the house.
Later, homie. Appreciate you guys.
I doubt that.
Breaking mine tomorrow. That's what's up, Mike. That's right. That's the spirit. Because if we don't break them right, then we have nothing to do in between here and next weekend, right?
I don't know about you, but I have a hell of a schedule.
Well, guys, like I said, we will catch you all next
Night,
week.
Ray.
Thank you all for hanging out with us.
Good
Remember,
night, everyone.
Appreciate you
we
guys.
love y'all.
Thanks for hanging out.
Thank you, Adam.
Appreciate you, Plum.
Love you guys. Stay safe. Send it.
So do it.